shouldn't say that. One of our goals for 118 was to add strategy to mining. So we've kind of spread it out and said that each type of ore has its sweet spot. And some ores can be obtained in different ways even. For example, iron. If you want iron, you could go down to like the perfect height level for iron, or you can go high up to the mountains, or you can go looking for a large ore vein. We basically want to make mining more interesting and more varied.
In 118, the ore distribution has changed quite a lot, like especially because we now have a higher world height. So we have like more vertical space to play around with, like how we want to distribute ore and how the underground looks and how the world looks in general. So one of the design pillars for this update was to make ore mining more interesting. So you find ores in different places in different amounts.
What we mean by large ore veins is large. Like you find one, you recognize the signs, you find it, and you start following it, and it becomes like this mini game where you're trying to find out where does it go? Did it go into there, or does it go into that cave? And it basically gives you a reason to go there and make a base, because you'll find so much probably. So we've seen examples where people can find, even more than 1,000 blocks of iron, for example, in a large ore vein.
Noodle caves and ore veins, their implementation is quite similar. Like they behave in similar ways in the way they are curly and the way they are they spread out. So that was interesting because we on Bedrock at least, we first implemented the noodle caves. Like it was a win for us that they are both similar, and it was like a very elegant design, I would say, to have noodle caves and ore veins sharing a lot of similarities in their implementation.
One thing I'm pretty proud of with